for Bayern Munich. So what's the starting lineup, guys, for Bayern Munich match?
Okay, so our starting lineup would be Ospina as a goalkeeper.
No, I don't think so. I think Peter Cech will be the better option.
No, but then he's our.
Because Osimhen don't have height. Because when you play against Lewandowski and all, and you counter the headers and all, I think Peter Cech will be better.
But then Ospina is the obvious goalkeeper, right?
Yeah, come on.
I think he's the obvious cup goalkeeper. We want to ensure he gets some playing time, so he played during the group stages. So I think going forward, knockout matches are obviously more important, so we should have checked. I agree with Salim.
We should have, but then I think the obvious choice. We know Arsene Wenger, so it's going to be Ospina.
And Peter Cech already have enough Champions League experience.
So unless, yeah. So left back Gibbs or Monreal. That's a big
Monreal, I
question.
think. Its experience will be crucial.
Yeah, I agree. Monreal. Gives Wilson, he's the better attacking option, but then when you're playing against Bayern away, against Bayern away, it makes more sense to have a more reliable option left back. So Monreal obviously.
So centre back the same.
Like it's already said that
Mustafi.
Bellerin,
So right back would be.
Bellerin, obviously. We don't have any other choice.
We have Jenkinson back. So
And Gabriel, but then no. Specifically give Bellerin.
and even Debuchy is back.
You know, like that Bellerin goal he scored against. Not goal, like assist he gave to Ozil last season.
Really Bellerin speaks because he'll be up against some really fast opposition midfielders.
We just talk about the defensive midfield.
Yeah. So Xhaka, please.
Xhaka and Xhaka is an obvious.
Yeah, Xhaka is an obvious choice because we need his confidence against Bayern Munich, and he's been rested for 4 days, 4 matches. He's very fresh. Definitely we need.
Xhaka is like the most obvious choice. The second one would be the
Yeah.
headache.
I think
Yeah.
Xhaka plus Coquelin will make a nice combo against Bayern.
I think Xhaka
Yeah, I agree to that.
Coquelin would be too defensive because
We have to be defensive.
We have to be
no, the thing is
defensive.
Xhaka would be playing as a deep line playmaker and Coquelin
He'll go forward.
I thought you guys said Ox has to definitely play because he was awesome today.
And the thing is that I can.
Play as the winger too.
No,
I think Coquelin should be rested for a few matches because what's the point of having a deep squad if you're not going to make use of it? The same with Coquelin. If Sandy Cazorla is playing, then I agree Coquelin would be the option because the other center midfielder is very mobile. He can also make those long passes from the back. Coquelin can't do either. So if you have Xhaka, then you have Xhaka he's a good midfielder. He does attack, but then he's more of a static
But the
midfielder. He
problem
likes to have time on the ball. He likes to sit on the ball, much like Mustafi. So he enjoys his space. He can't, trick his way through the opposition midfield. For that, we need someone like Chamberlain, who was very good both defensively and in attack.
So I'd go with Xhaka and Coquelin and Ram. Charles would go with what?
Chamberlain, Xhaka.
You
I will
would
go
go
with your opinion.
Same.
Xhaka obviously definitely, and Ox because he's been performing very good past 2
Let's
matches.
go with the left midfield.
Yeah.
So it might be either Iwobi.
No, sorry, I have to say something. Based on today's performance, our first half start was dreadful. If you watched it, we couldn't string more than 3 passes in a row against the likes of Hull, which was unbelievable at the Emirates. And I observed that Iwobi and Walcott were partly to blame on the wings. So I feel Iwobi is still only a developing talent.
I agree with that.
He's inexperienced for big matches like against Bayern.
It's a good talent, but
So, yeah.
against Bayern, against their defense, we need someone better.
Exactly.
I disagree. I'll
just pass my point that Iwobi and Lucas Perez and Danny Welbeck should start on the wings instead of Walcott and Iwobi. That's my point for.
I think like my opinion is that left Welbeck, right Sanchez, forward Giroud. He can start Giroud when it will be good. Because Welbeck and Giroud can make a
I
fight.
think that's a good option.
I'll agree with Dex there that Iwobi should perhaps start on the left. So again, another point that we all agree to disagree on. Next, right midfield, everyone wants Walcott. Is it? No.
I'll go with
Nobody wants
Ox.
Walcott.
No, I'll go with Ox there since I don't put him in the defensive midfield or
Yeah, for me left Welbeck, right and assist. Forward.
But then I think this could happen because Giroud was totally rested today. So I think Giroud could start.
And the thing is that Welbeck has pace and Giroud has height. He can cross. Alexis is there. So that danger play will be better.
It could be, that's true.
I would say
Both.
either play
No, we do
Walcott or
have-
Welbeck on the right. and then Sanchez in the center, as in right behind Giroud.
But
So
we cannot.
you have someone to put those passes right from back. So let's try and do it without a number 10. Instead, we'll have a false 9 in Alexis Sanchez, and right in front of him, we'll have Giroud playing. I mean,
I think I could. So I think I'd go with Iwobi in the left, attacking midfielder as Ozil. Ozil as an attacking midfielder. Right wing it would be Alexis Sanchez, and forward as Giroud.
So I think for me it is Welbeck, Ozil,
Perez.
Alexis, and then Giroud.
Nobody wants Perez played.
Perez, I want
think
the-
Yes.
Perez would be a super.
Yes. And
As I was saying, a United fan.
I think George wanted
yeah, my
Perez.
vote is Alexis Ozil, Welbeck and Perez for the starting. Because today when Welbeck and Perez came on, they had a huge impact on the game.
Perez is like really good,
And,
super good.
and I am looking for a very fast and effective start in the first half, first 20-25 minutes, because that's when I feel Bayern will also try to score first and keep us quiet. So we have to have a very fast start, and for that we need the pace of Welbeck and Perez definitely. So I'm thinking of Welbeck for striker and Perez on the left.
Or vice versa. I mean, they can always
Starting
Sanchez-
starting was not a bad idea, so that we can sub off Welbeck, and Welbeck can be later be unleashed 70 or 80. Because Perez, I don't think he's a impact substitute player. He might do well starting the game, but Welbeck is an impact substitute player. So
makes sense.
Well, no, Lucas Perez is more like the impact player. I feel like as I was saying, like he's like super good when he comes on.
but
Yeah, that's true.
I would like to see something radical, even though the chances of that happening under Wenger are slim. I would like to see Ozil rested, because he has been poor for the past few matches, and his record against Bayern Munich isn't exactly glowing.
I think that's
Actually,
like
even I
the
agree
most
with that,
obvious
but-
thing. Ozil is never
Yeah.
going to be
I
dropped.
agree with that, but the problem is we don't have enough good replacement to
No,
play.
let's not go with Charles Conte. So obviously Ozil is not going to be dropped. So Ozil is going to play against Bayern.
I think why not?
Ozil is going to be played. I mean, come on.
Especially against Bayern Munich, Wenger will think Ozil has a point to prove and he will
People have
perform.
a discussion.
He's had his start.
Ozil is not a scorer.
He had one start. It's his last chance or last point to prove. He's had his chance points to prove because he hasn't.
See, Ozil Sanchez positionally is like the core of the team. These guys cannot be drawn for big matches if they're fit. Absolutely not.
I agree with that, and also used to perform well in big matches, but the thing is that stats doesn't say so. But he used to do well.
That might say so, but then we know when we see that he doesn't perform that
The
well.
thing is that Ozil is the kind of player who is a manager pleaser, not a player. Fans pleaser. So Ozil used to do well, but the thing is that fans usually neglect Ozil because they cannot read the game.
Ozil is a very good player. I'm just saying, for this one match, I would like to see him drop, so that we can see what sort of
Changes that can happen.
yeah, changes that can happen. We need to be, we can't stick to the same tactic all the time, because the opposition knows exactly what to expect of him. Imagine what would happen if Sanchez played in Ozil's role and Giroud is played up front. Bayern would be like, what the fuck? That's the kind of surprise that Wenger needs to encourage. Even though the chance of that happening are slim again.
And why I said Ozil is that, for example, like I said, like I want Welbeck and Sanchez in wings, and Ozil is there in center, so he can distribute ball well. Anyway, just because he's flopping 2 or 3 games, sometimes he can do well in all of a suddenly.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Bayern we cannot expect
Oh, wait, can we finish with some match predictions and score predictions for the
I
match?
go with the 1-1
Okay.
at Allianz Arena.
I go with 2-1 Arsenal. Pretty bold, but yes.
I go with 2-2.
Yeah, we do 1-2. That is two goals, away goals for Arsenal.
2 away goals would be like really hard against Bayern, but then yeah.
But come on,
Let's hope for
it's
the
a
best.
podcast. We are all, out there
And
saying
Arsenal
our
have
opinions
a
of
point to
Toronto.
prove in Champions League.
True. So yeah, thank you.
So this is AKC Gunners signing off. Come on, you Arsenal.
Come on, Arsenal.